Ooh, excuse me. Hi, everybody. I just want to preface this by saying I'm like literally, I don't know why I'm live. I am, though. I just finished cardinal signs. Now, I was kind of sort of like not going to do cardinal signs. I was kind of sort of going to skip them a little bit, low key, and just move on to the next the next cycle. Because I was like, because for these, I've been really trying to use the same cards, and I've been loving it. Well, I love the tarot dreams, but they're interesting. Um, I also wanted to get into something else, but I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do cardinal signs. So I finished the cardinal signs. So the only ones that didn't really get the full whatever is mutable signs. But it didn't feel like they got it. So I'm actually assembling, like literally finding the thumbnail for this. And I was like, I don't know why I wanted, like, why would I go live and do this? But maybe there's just like energies that I'm soaking up before I do whatever I'm going to do during this. And I know what I want to go for. So for cardinal signs, there was a lot of like Cancer was something that I didn't necessarily expect. Libra was expected, but really interesting. It felt like a lot of Libra wasn't even Libra. Like how Aquarius wasn't really Aquarius. It was just like the energies surrounding Aquarius because of how we interact with Aquarian energy. It was the same for Libra, but with Libra, it was mostly the energy surrounding justice. Um, and then towards the end, it was like, oh, okay, like Libra, here you are, and not just the energy around you. Um, Capricorn was just like way, way, way up there. I was like, Capricorn, what is this? So, oh, snap. Okay. Um, and then Aries was really interesting as well. Like I said, I'm trying to find the thumbnail for this right now. Honestly, like I kind of want to just like it happened towards the end of Capricorn. I was like, I just want to like sit in silence, but in a shared space. So as I do that, or as I do this, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know why. Maybe there's some kind of space that I'm holding in some way that I am not fully conscious of. Hey Denise, how you doing? How are you today? Uh, okay. Oh wait, you can't even hear me. Hey, oh my gosh. Wait, you could hear me? Did I just turn it off? I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused. I'm doing pretty well. I was like, when I talked to you, I was like, wait, is my mic even on? Um, okay. And then I was like, oh, let me turn this mic on. I'm doing well. I just recorded the cardinal signs, and I'm getting like the thumbnail and stuff. Excuse me, to put up. It was interesting. I feel like, let me see. I don't know if I can go back though, because I forgot to turn my microphone on. So I feel like I was just sitting here like talking, and nothing was even heard, which is fine. Nothing was, but it didn't feel like uh, they got it. Yeah, the volume. I don't know. Maybe the on-off switch doesn't matter. Maybe it's not real. Maybe it's fake, or maybe it jumped over to something else. I don't know. You just got home from work. Nice. Enjoy not working. I want some good food. What is this? Cardinal signs. I actually love this font. I actually really like this. Oh! Can I copy? Let's see. Oh, you're in Ireland? Nice. Ireland is on my list. It's on my list of places to go. It's on my list of places to travel to. Hey Ariel, how are you? I was listening to Stephen Wake, Return to Kintail, um, and then a bunch of, I forget her name, but she's a girl who does, how do I rotate this? Is rotating not a thing? That's sad. Hey Eve. Yeah. I was like, maybe I'll meet him over there. Driving to train people. Oh snap! What? Wait, you working, girl? You're working too? Okay. You said you're originally like you were like from that area, right, Ariel? That's what you said. Hmm. But yeah, a lot of like Irish singing stuff started to pop up on my feed, and it was interesting. So you live in Ireland, right, Denise? So like, are y'all really expected to just like sing sometimes? Like when you get together, when you gather, like I was like, what? Oh, okay. So like if you wanted to, would you get to travel? You do? Oh my gosh. Cause I watched the video, they were like, yeah, even if like you're not classically trained or whatever, like you're expected. Like if the situation is right, you're expected to have a song to sing. And I'm like, what? 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 Hey Jessica. That blew my mind a little bit. I love it, but I was like, wow, the pressure though, the pressure. Oh, you don't have to? Okay. All right. Gotcha. I was like, what? You love to dance. I have a friend who loves to dance. I need to. Oh, okay. You would have to live in Utah. You're like, yeah, I'm staying off grid in Hawaii. Hawaii. What? So, like, are you going to be traveling more to train people rather than, or how is that gonna? However, it's working for you, Ariel. I hope, yeah, I hope that it continues to do so for you. Because I can tell that you aren't too keen on leaving the farm behind. So is it like something new that they're asking you to do, or is it just like a one time thing? And like you just had a baby girl, like hello. So the reason why I'm like half engaged is because I'm uploading a video, and I don't know why I started this after when I could have literally just not. I could have. I'm pretty sure this is the video though. So this is cardinal signs. Who is that girl I see? I don't know the words to that song. Mulan. And I think Holly mentioned Man in the Mirror yesterday, which is interesting. Um, how are y'all doing? You're transitioning to your purpose work, not back into the matrix. Maybe you could do both. It's like I'm not gonna say I'm transitioning into the matrix, but I am transitioning into like the traditional. I'm going to be working for a company, girl. So, but like some of their values, I love. Um, and again, it's like on paper, it's one thing. I hope that it is as gorgeous as it seems because it does seem like really, really nice, and I would love to be here. But fixed signs I already did, Denise. So this is the same cycle as those. I did fixed signs, and then mutable signs were the ones where I tried to do it. I got through Sagittarius. Um, and there we go. Now it's uploading. In an hour and 15 minutes, it will be uploaded and then it has to process. Okay. Boom. Um, Now I'm back. I'm here now. Sorry about that. Yeah, she's like, I've been here, done this. I'm over it. Take me back to the farm, please. Um, there we go. So it's the same when I was using the Wild Unknown Tarot and Animal Spirits and the Mansions Oracle cards and activators. So now I'm here. Now I'm here. Boom. So I'm interviewing for I guess technically two positions since I'm qualified. I was scouted for an entry level chemist position, but My degree is in biological engineering. There we go. I'll move this down a little bit. My degree is in biological engineering, and I've done microbiology stuff too. Um, so it'll either be an entry level chemist position or an entry level microbiology position. The entry level chemist position is like 12-hour shifts on a like on two, off two, on three, off. However, it's like on and off 12-hour shifts. The microbiology position is 8 to 5 though, traditional. And I guess if I had to pick one, I'd rather do microbiology, but that's also the one I'm a little bit more hesitant about. I mean, both of them would be a stretch for me to like actually begin doing it, but they're entry level positions. They do a lot of training. I'm trainable and teachable, and like I'm not necessarily worried about the work, but I am. So, you know, yeah, but like I feel like accounting you can do from like anywhere. Like it has such remote capabilities. Like honestly, what I want right now was like something that I can do remotely, so then I can travel and work remote or whatever. Thank you, Denise. The only thing I don't like, I love math, I love numbers. I don't want to handle other people's money though. That's like the one thing I don't want to do. My mom would like love to be an accountant though. Um, she went to there we go. She went to like a business school. The only thing she's not is like certified. I was like, you should get certified if you want to do it. Like, why don't you just get certified? I don't think she wants to enter the matrix either, though. Right now, she's found she works for herself, and she enjoys the freedom and flexibility, and like not having to work for somebody else too much to go back. So there's no cool Cindy math and accounting. I don't think she wants to do it anymore, though, Ariel. I could ask her and see, but I don't think she wants to do it anymore. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, it came out of the blue, and it's in the beauty industry rather than. So I was primarily focused on pharmaceuticals, but I feel like that's the Aries. That's all the Aries in your chart. Can I do something else, please? Uh, Excuse me. It is like I feel like the pharmaceutical industry is like heavily regulated, and so like I can and the like this industry it also has its like regulations, right? But they're not like ingestibles. So it lets me get practice and it lets me get comfortable. It has a lot of stuff that's applicable to what I was wanting, but I feel like there's an excitement in it that I don't know. It just like it excites me in some way that I wasn't necessarily expecting. So I love it. Oh, your projector human design thing. You work in admin. I worked when I was on campus. I worked a lot of like clerical jobs, doing clerical jobs. Um, so I was introduced to a lot of administrators and stuff like that. And since I built my resume like primarily around the jobs I worked, whenever I would upload it, I would get like a lot of admin things, and I was like, I want to do more like engineering, like chemistry, whatever. And so then I reworked my resume, and I love it. It speaks more to who I am and what I'm capable of, and that in itself was an experience for me. It's been a lot of little experiences, and I'm like, anyway, maybe we could just like chat today. If y'all want cards, I'll pull cards. Um, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Can you do administration remotely? I'm like all about like stuff that can be done remotely. Hey, Holly. Oh, a mood polish. You'd love some cards. Okay, Denise, you were here first. So let me know what you want, and I will do it for you. Um, it's this plant in particular. It's aerosols, and I think aerosols can be like interesting for the environment. But you're in the office. You work on reception too. Okay, I know. Like there are like so many things. Like a lot of people are trying to go back into the office. Some companies want their people back in the office. Some people liked the remote or at least partially remote thing. Some people never left the office, I think. Um, but I don't know. It has a certain flexibility to it. A love reading. Ooh, I will try. It's not necessarily my specialty, but I'll try. I'll do my best. Oh, this is the wrong one. I'll use the Wada Known Tarot for this. So back when this was my only deck, oh, most people are working from home. Gotcha. No problem. Who is this? Oh, the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Eight in the Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. That's 10 Pentacles. So for Denise, in the area of love, let's see what I can do. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands for me has become a card of, in some ways, it's like mending heartache and heartbreak. They're fissures, they're cracks. Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Nine of Wands. It feels like there's something. It feels like your standards are elevating in a way. It feels like there are things that you've experienced and that you've been through in the past that you don't want to experience anymore. And so there's a lot of, it feels like what you're looking for in a partner may be changing. And it feels like you haven't necessarily experienced what it is that you're looking for. And because of that, it feels like right now there's some self stuff that's going on. It's like you're building yourself up so that you can be of resonance to what it is that you're looking for. And so it feels like there are these things that you're being sort of asked to heal right now, or there are these things that you're working on healing within self so that you can call in a partner who matches what it is that you desire, but in like a real way. Because there's something with this Four of Pentacles about being like equally yoked. It's like this give and take. And so like that'll be like as you come more and more and more into a more healed, more whole version of yourself. It's like when you enter a relationship from that space, it'll be able to withstand like a lot more. It'll be able to be flexible and fluid, but still like maintain the integrity of that relationship, if that makes sense. And so it's like that's what you're being asked to do right now. That's what you're being encouraged to. That's what you're doing, honestly. And what I love about this, it's like it feels like a very gentle energy. It doesn't feel like it does feel like it can be strenuous with this Nine of Wands here. I feel like there may be times and moments where you would like prefer for someone to be there. If you're not currently in a relationship, it feels like you're not. Um, it feels like there are times and moments where you would prefer for someone to be there to experience certain things with. It's not necessarily like full blown loneliness. It feels more like it would be nice if someone was here. And it feels like again like these aren't gaping wounds, right? And so it feels like whatever you're working on like healing these last few things, what it's going to do is it's going to allow, it's interesting because there's a part of this that's like there are things that you heal within yourself where you allow yourself to, it's like the ways in which you need to love yourself, you're loving yourself. And then it reminds me of what I was talking about towards, I think, in the final shuffle of the cardinal signs. It's this energy of like when we heal it, it's one thing, but it's something else to actually experience it. And so this is the healing that happens before the experience, and then the experience of like this new love or these new types of relationships you're going to be entering because of all the work you've done. It's going to like seal other cracks in a way because now you'll actually experience it with this physical pentacle energy rather than it being like this like thought thing. You know what I mean? You're going to experience a very substantial love or a substantiative. I don't know the word, but that's why like that's the importance of everything that you're doing right now. Because then again, it's like, you know, you'll be in a position to hold it. You'll be in a position to allow it to take root and to allow it to grow in a way that you want. And it also feels like your love has the power to, it feels like the type of love that like inspires other people to be more loving in a way, if that makes any sense. Like that's, I don't know, something about it is like projected outward in a way that it's observable by other people. And like when this energy is like planted right, it's very like sturdy. It's able to withstand the test of life, the test of time. It's able to endure and not be diminished. So this is amazing. All right, Ari, I'll see you later. Yeah, this is amazing. This is like really good. It's definitely worth all of it. All the healing, all of the work. It's definitely worth waiting for. And it feels like it might find you before you feel completely ready for it. And again, like this feels like, and I don't like saying this for just like anybody or everybody, but this feels like things that you, it's something that only experience can feel. Like everything else has been healed, everything else has been mended. Like the only, like the rest is experience. And it's almost that, you know, the Japanese tradition of repairing something with gold. This is a golden love that's going to be poured into these cracks. and it's going to be filled by the experience. Everything else, though, needs to be together, and that's what you're doing. So that's amazing. What? Okay. All right, Denise. So yeah, like keep up the good work. It may find you before you're ready. You may feel that it finds you before you're ready, but when it finds you, you will be. Just, be present. It's a very patient love. It's a very understanding love. It's a very kind and a very gentle love, but it holds a lot of substance to it. Very substantial or substantial. What's that word? Substantial. It holds a lot of substance. Okay. No problem. I like that. I love that. That makes me feel good. I'm like, oh wow, like this is really nice. This is beautiful energy. So thank you. Whew. All right. I feel like that's what I was supposed to do. Honestly, like I feel good and I feel hungry. So I don't know what this was. And if you resonate with that, take it. Because I feel like there's an intrinsic understanding of why the healing needs to be done or why the healing is being done. And so it allows for that healing. It allows for self-love and it allows for love. It feels very like allowing the pieces to fall into place. And it again, it's like it's not forceful at all. I feel like if I sit in it too long, I'll get emotional and I'll cry, which is fine. But I don't necessarily need to cry today. um, yeah, it just feels like there's so much allowance in that you get to experience the better without experience like all of the worse. So yeah. Whoo, girl. It's gorgeous though. It's gorgeous what's coming in. And again, it's like it's because with you being in that space of self-love, you're no longer asking for someone outside of you to love you in the ways that you need to love you. So now you can accept their love, or you can accept the love of others in the places that their love needs to flow to. Because before we learn to really love self, we try to take the love from others and channel it into those things that rely on self. And it's like love from others isn't designed to fill those areas that only love for self can. But again, because you have that self love, now love from others can flow into those areas that it's for them to feel. And it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Wow. Wow. That's awesome. I was kind of hesitant. I was like, oof, I don't know. Like, I'm not necessarily like the best at reading love, but that was beautiful. It feels like an energy of like someone who can be loved. So, whew, wow. All right. I'll ask Siri to flip a coin. If Siri says tails, I don't know. I don't know. What am I doing in this moment? I need to like you. Do y'all see how much power I give Siri? I'm like, Siri, make my decisions for me. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I love that, Denise. So what are we doing? I don't know. I feel kind of weird just like shutting it down here, but this feels like where I shut it down. that literally, because I was like, I don't know why I feel like going live. I'm like, I'm literally searching for like a thumbnail and stuff. Like I'm literally like creating this. I don't know why I'm going live. It feels like that was it. So maybe somebody somewhere, spirit wanted you to know. Maybe you wanted that reassurance for yourself. Um, oof. I kind of. Oh, Eve, you know I want to pull more cards, but I'm like, that feels like it. Whoa. No, no more cards. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Yeah. And it feels like this, it was your moment. Oh my gosh. Ah. Maybe I'll sign up another live. This live is for Denise. This moment is for Denise. If I come back and pull more cards, then, I do that. But, like, again, like the energy of this love, with that Four of Swords, it isn't a love that is like isolated. It feels like something like the presence that it holds in the world just shines beyond it. But there's a lot. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know. You'll discover it, right? You'll you'll know when you find it. And again, it's gorgeous. So that's where I'm gonna leave this one because it feels appropriate. This moment was for Denise and all of those of us who will witness it, right? And if it can be, if it resonates for you, then it's also for you. I feel like it's an energy that understands and allows for personal healing to really take place in very substantial ways, to experience a love that is full of substance and that is continuously giving. And it's like gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So I hope you all have a good whatever whenever you see this. I feel like I might make this unlisted. No, I'll leave it public. Because maybe someone else will come along who needs it as well, or who could benefit from it as well. Um, yeah, I hope you have a good whatever whenever you see this. I hope you're acting in alignment to make all that you wish to experience your reality. I am going to go eat, and I may come back. Yeah. All right. I'll catch y'all later. As I try to find the window with this in it. Here it is. All right. Bye.